country is faced with this singular monster called insecurity. This evil has been dealing with many Nigerians in any part of the country. There's no day that passes in Nigeria without any news of one attack or the other. It is an unfortunate situation that we have found ourselves in this country, where security personnel are now scared of their lives. Who will protect the helpless Nigerians that can't afford private security to help save them from all these blood-sucking monsters? In the southeast, which is known to have enjoyed a relative peaceful atmosphere for some years now, is now in trouble. You must have heard about the killings of security personnel in the east and the burning of their stations by suspected gunmen. We also saw a prison in Owerri was attacked and many prisoners escaped. As if that is not enough, Opuzodima's country house was razed down by fire by suspected hoodlums few days ago. The razed down house was located in Omuma in Imo State, where the recent governor comes from. Yes, that is what we have seen. After that incident, Ikpeazu, who is the executive governor of Abia State, came out to say this to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. He said, "You are fighting in the kitchen. By the time the war in the kitchen ends, Mama's pot of soup would have spilled. There would be no place to eat and everybody would be hungry and eventually it would not serve any good purpose. I don't understand your strategy." As expected, many people reacted to the statements of the governor. The question is that you guys can react now. You guys can react now. But you cannot react against Fulani Esme. What is your problem? You cause all this problem. And that is the defense of those who are always on the side or always trying to put the blame on others. When people have been complaining, people have complained about roadblocks, they are complaining about the, what is it called? The Fulani S-men. Even Enugu, the issue, okay, this one is Abia. Did you condemn the, up till now, nobody said anything concerning the Fulani S-men, Abi Hausa S-men or whatever they call themselves. In Enugu, they call themselves traders and they went inside and brought gun when the government said, you are going to relocate to another place, we are giving you another place to relocate to. And these people said they cannot do that. The next thing is to bring a gun. They destroyed a lot of things. You guys did not see all of those things, though. But when it comes to your people, you begin to blame them. And meanwhile, your counterpart in the north, they are romancing, petting, you know, with the so-called bandits and terrorists. And you are here. You have the problem you created before you now woke up from your slumber. You are launching a bubago. What happened since 2019, 2020? When Amotekun, your counterpart in the Southwest, were organizing their own security outfits. Of course, all those security outfits is as a result of a failure from the government. Now you are waking up, you are saying Mama soup goes poor. Some people no go see a chop, they go see soup chop. So you can see all of these things. You can see all of these things. That's why they begin to call you slaves. When people who are doing, you are supposed to be on the same pedestal with, they are even supposed to, let us even not even look, say one is looking down on anybody. You are supposed to have equal rights. When they do anything wrong, you cannot say anything. But when you come home, now that time they get power. As if you don't know what has been happening. What has been happening, people have been complaining, you have never taken any steps. You have not done anything about it. Now, you are coming out to tell us a soup for pot no spee. Well, helpless Nigerians have been helpless many years. So don't think for us. Think for families as you all governors have been doing. All Southeastern blind governors are instruments used by the terrorist Fulani ruling governments to conquer our territories. But God forbid it will not happen. A cow without a tail, only God, chi, that protects him from disturbances of flies. You begin to wonder, how would you want to sell your people to your enemies? And you think by the time they get your people that are supposed to even stand for you, by the time they are gone, by the time they are weakened, you think they will not get you? I don't understand. You think that it is not, how can that be? You'll be surprised, you'll be wondering. The accusation the masses are levying against these so-called leaders, that, oh, you are slaves to these people, you are doing their bidding. And you begin to wonder, how come that somebody will want to do that? But with the way these people are behaving, it shows it all. Because the more you try to reason or to think for them that it cannot happen, the more they continue to make you believe. They do things that will make you to believe that, yes, what they are being accused of is exactly what they are doing. So there is Mama Soup that holds you and Kanu together, which you now want Kanu to be careful not to spill. Don't worry, good brother. The hunger will not affect your family because you have packed money more than enough for their welfare. I don't know when last this man take his malaria drugs. Okay, this one is referring to the governor. Oh, someone said 2 decades ago. It will be like a dream to you until it comes to you. You have not seen anything yet. I believe you have here, okay. You have heard what is happening all around there. You must receive yours. Go and ask Wiki how much. So that is most you must get, and you must get your own with all the evils that you guys have concocted against your people. If the governments have made the country better, we will never have gotten here. Everywhere is one fight another. God help us. Thank you, my brother. Your mumu don't do. Can a country be better with this kind of illiterate people? People who cannot think good for themselves. Igbo, this man is telling you the truth. Telling you the truth. Well, Odinakachi Emmanuel, okay, please, may I know that our property that we are destroying, about glass industry, about textile, Umahia, ceramics industry, you that know how to fight for independence, for civil disobedience, which you are witnessing that IPOP have been doing for years. Well, this one is saying, I don't even understand the direction of this particular person. Mr. Ikpeazu, what's concerned Nnamdi Kanu with this your proverbs? Don't you know where the crisis is coming from? This is what government called political problem or political game. It is them under the government leadership of Imo State that is setting their slaves, setting themselves up, and not Nnamdi Kanu. Waiting this one, they talk. Which of his sentences is confusing? Okay. You will never understand him because your charity did not begin at home. You don't know that blood is thicker than water.